welcome back to Foodie Mom. If you don't know what to make for dinner today, but you are looking and searching, I got you covered. Today, I'm gonna show you guys how to make these protein-packed, delicious, low-carb beef tacos with a special sauce. Summer's right around the corner, so let's go ahead and get into the recipe. Before we head over to the stove, we are going to just dice up 1 onion. I love this taco recipe because it is super simple, but it is different from your average taco recipe. You just want to dice your onion, and this is the only thing that we really have to prep, which is good because we are looking for something quick and easy to make today. There's a fly in the house. Why is there a fly in the house? Who doesn't like a taco? And honestly, that's the only prep that we need for the tacos outside of the sauce. And now we're gonna just slice up 2 limes. We're gonna use this later in our recipe, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut them because we're already at the cutting board. I like to roll mine first, gets all the juicing. I feel like this just helps the juice be released. And you also want 1 to 2 cans of green chilies. You just want to use 1 can per pound of meat. I'm using 2 pounds of meat, so I'm using 2 cans. But if you use 1 pound, just go ahead and use 1 can. So we are a week away, exactly 7 days away from our vacation. My daughter is turning 3 and she is so excited. This will be her first time on an airplane and we are taking a cruise. So I am so excited. We're gonna head over to the stove. To a pan, I'm gonna use my Dutch oven today, but you do not have to use a Dutch oven. You can just use a regular pan. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil, and we're gonna turn this on medium-high heat. Now we are just gonna add in our chopped diced onions into that. Just let this saute a little bit for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then you wanna go in with about 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, and we're just gonna saute that for about 2 minutes. Next, you just want to go ahead and add in your green chilies. Let that cook for another 2 minutes or so. Now I'm just going to scoot all this to one side and we're going to add our beef. I'm doing 2 pounds of lean ground beef. This beef is 93% lean. For the seasoning today, I wanted to keep it pretty simple, so I'm gonna go in with this Taco Bell original taco seasoning. I'm just gonna pour in half of this packet right now over the beef, or a little less than half, just so it can cook with some flavor. And I'm just gonna leave it like that, let it cook, and cover it with the lid. So while the beef is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and make our sauce. This sauce, you're just gonna need some plain protein yogurt. I'm using this one. So we're just gonna go in with a half a cup, 1 tablespoon of light mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of hot sauce of your choice. Today I'm gonna use the Frank's Red Hot because you know what the saying is. And then we're gonna go in with 1 tablespoon of our taco seasoning. And I like to squeeze some lime juice into mine, so I'm gonna squeeze in some of that. And just mix that up. And there you have a creamy, delicious taco sauce that is high in protein. Let's go ahead and check on our beef. See, I love Dutch ovens because it always gets the job done. I know the meat's not done, but it just keeps all the heat conducted inside of this pan. Now these are hot, so I ain't even gonna try to touch that. Well, I'm gonna try, but sometimes I'll just be yapping, y'all. Now I'm just gonna let this cook uncovered until it is completely cooked. And then we are gonna build our tacos. So my kids just got home from school, so it might get a little loud, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw some fresh cilantro in there and squeeze some lime juice. Oops. So our taco meat is done. I'm gonna add in the rest of our seasonings to that. Stir it up. And now we are done with that. We're gonna go ahead and build our tacos. So for our taco wraps, I'm gonna use this Bria spiced flour tortillas. Once your pan is hot enough, you're just gonna lay a couple of tortillas down. Then we're gonna add some of our beef mixture. That might be a little too much. You don't wanna overfill them, but put enough. And then add some of our mozzarella cheese. So then you just wanna fold it down. Let it get crunchy, and once it's crunchy enough, like that's good. I'm gonna flip this side like that. And then you just wanna repeat that until all of your tacos are done. Add it to this big. I just bought it too.